So hey guys, I want to give you an update on the SCx24 builder chassis with the speaker. So as you can see, I already put on the LEDs. They're pretty bright, as you can see. Should be able to light up the way, I guess. I also went ahead and connected the electronics for the speaker box. I don't like the way they work right now. There's better ways to put it, but that's just the way I put it this time, just to kind of get it done quickly. Obviously everything works on the vehicle, so anyways, everything on the vehicle actually works. Articulation, as you can see, is pretty decent. I mean, we are still using the stock shocks. We also are still using the stock link length, even though these are different links that I made, they are the stock length. So I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that you could get the vehicle going with just stock length stuff. Servo, as you can see, it's not the stock one, but it does fit if you just put a little spacer in there. Comes all the way up to the bar here. That's what it looks like when everything's compressed. I am running longer shocks in the front than in the rear. This is stock length in the back. These are the extended shocks that I use on my buggies. All it is, I swapped the shaft for a longer bolt. That's it. I did that so that you can see that you can use stock length or longer ones. Speaker comes from the iHip sound machine. It's just one. This can run 2 speakers, but I'm only using one because of the space constraints. And well, probably would help if I put some music. So you can see everything works on it. I got a copyright claim from using a different sound, a different video to put on the sound on it. earlier, so I had to make another video. But pretty much that's where it's at. I am using the same, body design with the incorporated plates, side plates, and top. This line right here is not what comes with the actual chassis. That happened because I printed the top separately from what I had before. Like I decided, when I put it on the printer, I printed it with this opened up, and then I put a cap on it because I didn't print the right size. Like I didn't scale it right on the printer, and the printer was too small. So it kind of left this part unprinted, so I had to print a cap. So now you see that difference there, but that's not what you see on the Shapeways one. This is just because I'm limited with the size of the printer. I also have to print half the print and then half the print and then kind of glue it in the middle. Not glue it, but I use resin to fit it all together. You can't see where I did it from here, but trust me, it was 2 pieces. This piece and then this piece. But anyways, that's where it is. Everything fit in there nicely. Everything worked. I may get another Bluetooth speaker with smaller electronics so that I can hide them better, because I was hoping that I could put that in here, but then the ESC and the battery, they take up, too much space for me to be able to fit that in there. So I had to scratch that idea. The speaker box, it's a pretty simple design. I used as much space as I possibly could to be able to fit the box in there and still give it enough volume to where it would sound okay. This right here comes all the way up to the motor. I am using a 130 motor, 70 turn with a 10 tooth pinion in there. As you can see, that motor comes way up there. It's not affecting its position, like it's not crashing into it, but it does come all the way up to it because I wanted to use as much room as I possibly could, and try to get it as much air in there as possible. I did order a different speaker that's rated a little bit higher. I believe it was 10 watt RMS. This one's only 3 watts max. So, and I also ordered a 10 watt amplifier. So I'll use that so that I could put the speaker in there and get a little bit better sound. Well, a lot better sound. Even though this is pretty loud, that song, that audio file is not really that good at showing off the power of it, but with the other speaker it's gonna be even better. So that'll help when you're crawling not to get drowned out by the sound of the motor and the gears and the crawling and all that stuff. So anyways, that's where we're at. For those asking, the speaker box has the vents because the closed box gave it too much of a bass sound, and I wanted to be able to hear the voice better, so I went ahead and put the vents in there, and it sounds much better that way. If you want to have more bass, then obviously you could just cover up the holes. But yeah, that's where it's at. It's a working vehicle with sound system on a micro scale. Pretty cool. Anyways, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and I will continue building random stuff. Hope you like, and see you later. Thanks.